During this holiday season, give your loved ones a gift that keeps on giving for the rest of their life. Torpedo Pot is the only affordable self-growing flower pot that ensures your future food survival. All you do is add soil, seeds, and seedlings to the flower pot and watch your plants grow. Torpedo Pot can grow nutritious food in such abundance and variety that you can produce more food than your local farm. Visit www.torpedopot.com.
So Bashi Jabril is a Somali national died in Istanbul, Turkey, days after he was seriously injured in an attack by bandits. It's a 3 Turkish, bandits attacked Bashi Jabril at a tourist resort in Istanbul, Beyoğlu district on December the 6th, and footage of the attack was released. Now, the robbers were caught on camera coming from behind the victim, and one of them basically sucker punched him in the neck, and he fell to the ground unconscious. It said after witnesses, said that happened at the scene. Now, the robbers searched Bashi on the ground and confiscated his mobile phone, luggage, and other belongings, according to the Turkish media reports. Now, Turkish police have arrested the men and taken them to court. Said 2 of them, under the age of 18, have been charged with theft and released. And while the third, Bashi's killer, was charged with manslaughter. Now, Bashi Jabril was the younger brother of former Somali constitutional minister Abdirahman Jabril, who passed away on March 18, 2019 in the UAE. Now, Bashi, 52, was on holiday in Turkey before he was killed, and who lived also in Toronto, Canada. Now, Bashi was one of the leaders of the Somali community in Toronto, Canada, and helped newcomers to the country with immigration, legal, and resettlement issues. But what we're going to say in this particular video is about keeping your head on the swivel. No matter where I go, whatever country I'm at, even in Africa, I keep my head on the swivel. Crime is in every single country, because I know how some people are when you see stories like this, especially in our community. See, that's why I ain't going nowhere, because, man, look at what happened to him. Pookie and Ray Ray is doing robbing every day. Now, the kind of hit that he received, I don't believe the punch itself is what killed him. I think him hitting his head on that concrete, because there's a lot of concrete out there. I think that's what killed him, because if you seen on the video itself, when they hit him, they didn't keep kicking him or anything like that. No, they just hit him, and then they saw he was unconscious, so he went ahead and took his stuff. Now, he may have some underlying health issues, or he could have hit his head a certain way, and that maybe could have killed him, because many people that's happened to. People have got knocked out in a fight, and then they hit their head on concrete, and that's what, killed them, right? So I always tell people, don't be afraid to travel. Don't be afraid to live your life, because like I said, crime is everywhere. There's no perfect nation on the place of the earth. It's not, but always keep your head on the swivel. I don't care if it's a country that has no guns or something like that. Trust nobody. Always keep your eye out, watch suspicious characters. You out there at night, especially in a strange country, you need to be moving more along in the daylight hours, really. Now, at night, if you're with some people that's why it's important for you to get some people that in these countries. I always do that. I make relationships with people the moment I get there, try to figure out who's who, because I need to have somebody to tell me, nah, don't go over there. Go over there, because the thugs is over here. Understand? Even when I went to Turkey, okay, I got a contact, right? So let's say like the lady that was like the tour guide, say, hey, anything you need in Turkey, you call me, right? So the first thing I'll do is pick up that WhatsApp and say, hey, how you doing? We coming this date and this time. XYZ, we need this. That's how you do that. Even in Africa, make some contacts so you know where to go, where not to go. You shouldn't be roaming no country by yourself. I know some people travel like that, and that's fine, but make relationships with people. Make some friends. In America, we don't kind of need that, because we know the country, right? We know where to go, where not to go. We kind of know suspicious characters. We can look at people, but when you're in these foreign countries, you can't really read it like that. So yeah, I hate this happened to this brother. It's despicable. And in my opinion, that dude should have been charged with, some sort of, well, I say manslaughter, yeah, but shoot, it should have been murder in my opinion. And these dudes here, you charge them with theft, sure, they should have been more than just theft. They should have been some sort of accessory charge too. But every country got their laws, and it's how that works. But let me know in the comments what you think about this particular story. Like I said, some of you travelers out there, maybe you had some interesting encounters, or maybe you seen Pookie and Ray Ray. Pookie and Ray Ray is all over the world now. Don't ever think that even if you leave America, you're not going to deal with Pookie and Ray Ray. That's why I have a thing about make sure wherever you travel, try to stay in a 5-star hotel. It's cheaper anyway outside the country. Stay in 5-star hotels somewhere where all the, like say, kind of like the real nice areas. That lessens your probability of dealing with Pookie and Ray Ray. Living in America as a black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that are just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a black American person, you must understand this system, because this system is life or death to you. How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism and the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.